Hello, people.
Welcome to HoopTalk. My name is Joel.
And my name is Castle. You probably saw our last video. We have no supporters. Who cares? We have no supporters. Who cares? We like making this.
Exactly. We're gonna see what happens with this, and we have a few items we want to talk about today. So I hope you listen and enjoy. All right. So we're here to talk about a few pet peeves that we have in the NBA, and I'll go ahead and begin. This year, there's been the clear path call it's happened a lot this year for some reason.
Yeah.
And it's reviewed all the time. And sometimes they're no-brainers, or it's not really that important whether it's a clear path, but they're going to call it. And what else are they going to do?
Review it.
Every time. How long are they going to review it for, too? Long time. They're not going to just, it's a no-brainer. And these refs are like, okay, what do you think? And they have a whole replay center that's like, well, is that a clear path? Is it a clear path?
Secaucus, New Jersey.
Oh, that's a clear path to procrastination.
Involves referees as well. It's when teams are playing and the referees, they just start calling some random things to support one team, and the other team's not getting any calls, and the calls are really crazy.
So politics, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, sometimes there's politics involved, and you don't let it affect. I'd say there's really good referees out there, but sometimes, they get stuck in a rut, and it's tough. It's tough when you have a team that's struggling when the referees are struggling too. So one of my pet peeves is when a player fakes a shot, okay, and then the defender jumps up in the air. Okay, so the defender now owns that space, okay? He jumped up, but the guy didn't go. But then after the guy's in the air, the offensive player jumps and it's a foul. I think that play needs to be, that should be changed. It's not a foul. The defender jumped up, straight up, claims the space. If the offensive player jumps into him, it's no call or it's an offensive foul.
Yeah. All right. My second one, this has just annoyed me ever since I watched basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Free throws, three-pointers, dunks, I don't know. A team scores and then I look at the scoreboard and I'm like, oh yeah, they should be ahead. No points. Like once it took 5 minutes for the points to show up on that darn scoreboard. It just takes a little too long. Those guys need to speed her up.
Speed it up a little bit. Okay, I agree with you, Castle. So one of my pet peeves is the tripping foul called a little too frequently. And what I mean by that is there's guys running up and down the court all the time. There's incidental contact and stuff, and they bail the offensive player out too much with that tripping call. Okay? They've got to go ahead and, incidental falls equals no calls.
Yeah. This one is it's a good play. It's like a layup or something, and then the commentator is like, oh, look at that! Amazing! Beautiful! It's just a layup, man. Get over it.
Are they overrating it? Are they overselling it?
Yeah. Stop doing it.
One of my peeves a little bit is there's too many late calls this year. And I want a good call, so don't get me wrong here. If it takes you a little time, I'll take the good call. But can you just call them a little quicker, refs? Because you know whether they're going to call it or not, It's like outcome calls. I don't like them so much. Just if it's a foul, it's a foul. Go ahead and call it.
This one is like fans. I saw this a few days ago. It's a Cavaliers game. And there's a fan there wearing a Bulls jersey. Wrong jersey, buddy. If there's the Cavaliers playing the Bulls, I understand. But no, they're playing the Celtics. Okay? No
Yeah.
Chicago.
So, I think I have one more to hear. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I would like to see the game become a little faster. And I don't mean the pace. I mean, like, in general, like in the 80s when you watched, when there was a dead ball or something, the in-between time was so much faster. They got to the free throw line faster. There was a foul. They stepped right up. They shot the ball. Now, everybody plays, they play grab ass, and excuse my language. But it's too much. And the game they can just get it going a little quicker sometimes.
This 10th last pet peeve is when I think, and I bet he agrees, HackaJordan, HackaDwight. I don't think it's fair. They're just innocent centers who can't shoot free throws. and it gets you extra possession.
I agree with your point, but I think for different reasons, young laddie. You know, I think it just interrupts the game. Of course, these guys should make free throws, and then this wouldn't be a problem. But if you foul someone intentionally like that, I think there needs to be some sort of rule. And because I mean, the game I think is sacred, and why not just eliminate that stuff? So thank you for listening to our pet peeves, and I hope that I hope you'll tune in again to Hoop Talk. And we kind of rambled here, did we?
We got no subscribers.
None. Nobody likes us, but guess what? We love ourselves.
Hope you guys like this video.
We had some interesting things that we thought about, and maybe you'll agree with some of them.
It's fine if you disagree. Just
either way, we're very happy with the Lakers' win over Golden State, and stunning, one of the biggest upsets in NBA history.
Kind of excited for OKC and San Antonio tonight.
Yeah, but OKC just lost. Who'd they lose to? Minnesota. All right, so stay tuned. Thanks for joining us on Hoop Talk.